The state of Mrida, commonly known simply as Mrida, is one of the 23 states of Venezuela. The state capital is Mrida. In the Libertador municipality, located in the western Andean region, Mrida state covers a total surface area of 11,300 square kilometers, making it the 15th largest in Venezuela. In 2011, had a census population of 828,592. The 14th most populous. According to recent studies in archaeology, history and anthropology, the Andean region seems to have been inhabited since very remote times by unknown groups that have left very few traces. Then, around our era, another ethnic group of great cultural importance arrives in the region, perhaps of Chibcha origin, since they share with these their mythology, funeral and settlement patterns, housing construction, agricultural techniques, etc. When the Spanish arrive in the Andean Cordillera, it will be with this second group you will come in contact with. It is assumed that the majority of today's farmers are descendants of this Chibcha trunk group. Another later and significant influence for the Andean pre-Hispanic culture are the Arawak groups, belonging to the most important ethnic groups of South America and the Caribbean, which migrated to the Venezuelan Andes during the 9th century AD. Finally, shortly before the arrival of the Spanish, we have a late penetration of Caribbean groups into the Andean region. From the data of the chroniclers and the archaeological testimonies, today we know that the indigenous agricultural techniques like the irrigation systems and the cultivation in terraces or andines show for the time of the contact the existence of an economic infrastructure that supposes the presence of a numerous native population in the Andean mountain range, as well as the existence of a hierarchical political organization and a network of communications. In all the zone, the Spaniards will use this indigenous population base for the development of the society they intended to establish in America. An important area of encomiendas and doctrinal towns. Thanks to this, the current toponymy of the Venezuelan Andes has preserved the names of the many indigenous groups that inhabited this region: Timotoquica, Chama, Mocotes, Mucaquis, Tabes, Mucatui, Aricagua, etc. In 1558, Juan Rodríguez Suárez founded the city of Mrida in the name of the Corregimiento de Tuña, in honor of his native city of Mrida in Spain. In December 1607, Mrida was separated from the Corregimiento de Tuña and united with the government of La Grita, forming the Corregimiento de Mrida y La Grita. On November 3, 1622, it became the governorship of Mrida with Juan Pacheco Maldonado as governor. In 1676, Maracaibo and Mrida La Grita are united in a governorship called Province of Mrida del Espíritu Santo de Maracaibo under the Audiencia of Bogotá, and then known as Province of Maracaibo. Since 1678, that city becomes the capital of the governorship. By 1677, the pirate Michel de Grandmont sacked Trujillo. This attack led Governor Jorge de Madureira to change the capital of the province to the city of Maracaibo in 1678, to organize a more effective defense of the territory. The territory of the province of Mrida depended on the viceroyalty of New Granada until 1777, when the Captaincy General of Venezuela was created. In 1811, the province of Mrida decided to rebel against Spain and join the process of Venezuelan independence, along with 7 other provinces, to form the First Republic of Venezuela. The region would be represented by a star on the Venezuelan flag ever since. In 1812, an earthquake devastates the city of Mrida, and soon after the province is reconquered by the Royalists. The following year, during the Admirable Campaign, Simon Bolivar liberates Mrida from the Realists, entering through La Grita in May 1813. On his journey he passes through Bailadores, Mrida and Timotes, liberating the province of Mrida. With the victory of the Admirable Campaign, Mrida is incorporated to the Second Republic of Venezuela. In 1814, with the loss of the Second Republic, Mrida is again temporarily incorporated into the Captaincy General of Venezuela. 3 years later, the popular independence movement known as La Patriacita will be suffocated by the Spanish royalists in 1818. By 1820, the crossing of the Andes by Bolivar's army frees Mrida again. With the victory of Boyacá on August 7, only the provinces of Maracaibo and Coro remained realistic, and Mrida was incorporated into the Third Republic of Venezuela. In 1821, Mrida was incorporated into Gran Colombia as part of the Department of Zulia. But in 1830, when Venezuela separated from Gran Colombia, the Department of Zulia was renamed the Province of Maracaibo. The provinces of Mrida and Coro were immediately separated, leaving the province composed only of the sections Zulia and Trujillo. In 1835, the division of the province was established in Canton Mrida, Canton Mucaquis, Canton Ejido, Canton Bailador,